What's up, guys? This is Ninja on Ninja, and I literally just clicked the start button. I apologize. Should have thought this out a little bit more, but 1 second. So first off, what's up, Ninja on Ninja? I'm here in the flush. All right. So basically, we go to the video. I'm making this because it seems that either he or YouTube, the website, or
who's
whoever,
gonna be auto-attacking a
or
lot, so why not go
whatever,
um,
whatever it is deleting my call. Okay, so it stayed this time. That's interesting. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm making a video, so too late. Too late. I left the message. It got deleted. Fortunately, I copied it. I got in the habit because good idea to do so. Make a record, make sure it goes, and all that shit. But anyways, um, so the hell. Oh, alright. Okay. So, sorry about that. Okay. Check it.
greetings.
So, Xpoopoo, Xp2, whatever it is. Alright, how to actually climb the Challenger in 4 hours. This is a year ago, so I'm not gonna give him too much. But I feel I still need to say what I was gonna say. Because again, I don't know why deleted it, but yeah, I have to because of that. So apologies all around. I don't know if you still are this way. I don't know. I like you. I think you have potential, but yeah, as far as teaching, yeah, I have to call out bad teaching anywhere and everywhere. So forgive me. Okay, all right, so check it.
Dear viewer, in this video I will teach you how to think and play like a Challenger League of Legends player.
It's good, good. Yeah, but again, don't teach. Show it off. People can learn from you doing stuff, but don't explain it because you don't know what's actually going on, and you are not a good teacher. So, yeah.
I want you to look at this clip and tell me what piece of information forces me to back off from the Thalia. The first part of the trade is successful, but now I see something that makes me want to disengage.
So first off, you have more information than we do. You have more information than we do, so it's unfair for you to ask, what do you know versus what do I know? You know what I'm saying? It's unfair for you to do that because you are holding the cards. The deck is stacked in your favor. So just pointing that out.
What is it? Did you guys notice? So there was a single piece of information, and if you're
And notice you're asking, and you still have a still frame here, right? Like, what do you see? What do you see? And like, okay, I'm looking.
advanced player, maybe you noticed it, okay? So I will guess
Maybe you noticed it. No, there's no chance in hell even a GM or even like the best player, even Faker would be like, I don't know, I don't know.
that your first response was, hey, obviously, we gotta look at the minimap. What did we see there?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So it's the mini map, which was off to the side of the screen that you selected. That's not good. First off, because you were like, okay, look over here. Oh, real quick, by the way, most people would be like, hey, the mini map. No, we would never have thought mini map because it's on the main screen. Okay, so okay, of course the mini map. Okay,
there was a rel roaming into
in general, having awareness of the mini map is good in general. So okay, fine.
mid-lane. However, that is not actually the piece of information that
Oh,
makes me disengage, because
oh,
Nautilus is covering the roam. So what is it?
uh. So now it's covering the room. Okay, so the minimap, which wasn't part of the main feature, which was a side feature, which is what most people would say based off looking at it, because there's nothing there. You would have to assume the minimap, right? Because what else could there be? Like, what are you talking about?
And the correct answer is Seraph's Embrace.
Oh, so instead of looking to the bottom right again, which wasn't part of a feature, we should have looked at top left, which also was not a feature. And we should know what items she has. Again, something you didn't show, or in to give us that information, you didn't supply it, right? And you expect us to know that. Why? Like, what? You understand? I hope you understand. And this is what I'm saying. Don't be a teacher, because you're not setting up a good environment for people to learn. It's good to play and to show off and be cool, but don't tell people, hey, what's going on? Because people are like, oh man, I didn't figure it out. But it's impossible to figure it out. And don't feel bad. I call out like even the Action Lab and like some of the biggest names on YouTube are shitty teachers. I call them out all the time, so don't feel too bad. There's a lot of bad teachers in the world. I'm the best coach in the world. Forgive me, but it's true, and I'm explaining it. No hate. I'd still drink orange juice with you and talk to you. I would partner with you. I think we'd have a really good matchup. Like, I'm a jungle player myself. And so, anyways,
Archangel's staff was stacking up during the fight, and Talia
which again, we'd never know. In fact, you um, may have known. Well, you'd know the numbers, so never mind.
finishes it while throwing her Q.
Okay.
So that's it, right? We can't beat her in a 1v1 because she will get immense shielding. So we disengage, right?
Okay.
Surely we disengage here, right? Sure. Wrong. We actually flash on top of the Talia, trigger the Seraph's Embrace with an auto attack, dodge W backwards, wait for E cooldown, and kill her under tower. This is how to actually climb to Challenger. With shame.
Okay. So, first I said, yeah, that first play, that is not your norm. And it was very luck driven. And the luck is the fact that she didn't run to her tower. The luck is that she didn't burn this, that there's a lot of variables at play that you didn't bring up, and so it's a luck driven, trust me. Also, it's game sense versus no sense. And so she may have been aware or not of the buff that she was going to get, but she chose to run at a slant instead of running to her tower. You killed her under her tower. No, you got the last hit under the tower, but you killed her in front of the tower. Anyways, so I said, you are good, but don't lie, especially out of the gate. Most kids will bite it, like, wow, you're so good. But that's a lie. You're lying to them. That's not good. You don't need to do that. You are good at the game. Okay? Don't do this. Don't do this. You yourself are good at the game. Don't do this. Okay? So, now we're gonna jump to 352. Whoa, for the long video. Okay.
Is it actually Spell Vamp and Lifesteal? I believe it gives him Spell Vamp and Lifesteal. They also have Nocturne, who's gonna be auto-attacking a lot, so why?
So real quick, I gotta say, he went back and made a big deal about the item he bought, which was a chain vest versus bramble vest, or whatever the item is that he has. It was that or the bramble vest, right? He made a point that he gets this item because it builds into something he wants later. And Bramble Vest is not something he wants later as far as late game, like later game, right? But my point is, as a teacher, right, this is a bad lesson. That mind thing was a bad lesson because as an all-in player like you, and I say all-in because it's a name that most people have originated as an aggressive player, right, I would have gotten Bramble Vest myself. And the reason why I would have gotten Bramble Vest myself is because it would actually shut him down, right? You maybe I'll outplay him, but I'm thinking it for unfair terms, right? If he is as good as me, that should be your mindset, not if I have an advantage or if I'm better. You don't want to be thinking punching down. You want to be thinking punching across or punching up. That's how you want to see the world. And yes, people can take advantage of it, blah, blah, blah. Fuck those kids. They will fall to the wayside if the system is raw and real. The game is rigged in America, across the world, and the world doesn't know how to think. That's true, but in video games, in sports, it's no, the numbers do not lie, right?
Why not go Bramblewest? Because Bramblewest will delay our first item. And we have Ignite. Okay, look at this. I have W still. We should beat this, like... but the thing is, like, most people would try to overextend that fight.
If you had Bramble Vest, he might be dead already. Just to let you know. I think he, and so this is my point, I think. He has 401. I said, so if you had Bramble Vest, you would have killed him already. And what is going on now is very questionable. And it's questionable because of what he is doing, by the way. And what he is doing is staying, right? Let's see. If your brother should kill him, it's if this is the norm that you're sending. I don't want any. Okay, so all I said was if you had the Bramble Vest, you would have killed him by now. And what he's doing is questionable, and by him in this trade. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the resolution here.
Like, all you need to do is... Okay, look, Q flash! Bam! Play it patiently. But it's really important to not over, like, stay your welcome when you do that good trade. Because we use our E, we use our Q, we use our W, our abilities are on cooldown, so we can just be happy with the fact that we won the trade and re-engage once we have Q, since we have flash advantage, right? If that makes sense.
Right, but again, you're overlooking all of the everything about the opponent, and that is my point. Is you can't underthink and overthink, or you need to evaluate as if you're equals, not like they're less than you, because you're going to encounter people in the world who are actually better than you, and they're thinking. You're not always going to face Lee Sin, who's garbage. Some people are going to play good, right? Like I upload all the time, or not all the time, but I've uploaded in games where I play people. I'm like, wow, this guy's really fucking good. Why am I going against? I'm ranked Iron 2 on my account. My main account got deleted because of some bullshit exchange. Anyways, I'm Iron 2 right now. Okay, and I played I think like once or twice. I stopped playing for a very long time. I came back and I'm Iron. Anyways, the people I'm playing are really fucking good. They're not Iron. Like I'm like this dude's at least a Masters or even Challenger. And the reason why I say that is because not only is he farming every hit, he's playing Yasuo, by the way. Not only farming every hit, but he's dashing around, poking me, stabbing me, getting every last hit, and positioning himself like a fucking pro. I'm like, what the fuck is? How is this Iron? This is Iron. I mean, I beat it. Don't get me wrong. In the game I uploaded, you can watch it yourself. I beat him, and he played really fucking good. I still beat him, but I'm just saying, like that was insane. Like, why the fuck am I playing that? I can take it. My team can't. It's unfair. It's unfair for me to play because we're dealing with people like you and Iron 2, Iron 1. Basically, I can't win because my team gets to feed people like you, but in Iron. Anyways, I'm getting too personal. Right? So, I'm read the comment I wrote. So I said, if this is the norm, then if this is the norm that you are sending, I don't want any. Next one, I am out. And 402, yeah, it was good, but it was also because the Lee overextended. After he used Flash, he should have recalled. He should have reset. He should have gotten his HP back up. He would have been a better. He would have been in a better position And he should have seen that you had flash and he did not, and blah 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 blah, and you have taunt, and he should have been aware, but again, he wasn't thinking, right? And to use his lack of thinking as I'm better than him, that's not good. That's not good grounds to stand on. As a teacher, that's not good. That I'm pretty damn sure Mike Tyson's coach didn't say, "Oh, just swing. It'll be fine." Like that was probably not his lessons. You know what I mean? So yes, if you're fighting against a punching bag, yes, these things work, right? But if you're encountering people who actually think and play the game and actually counter, and actually, like I was a top player in StarCraft, I was a top player in Warcraft. Um, Warcraft, my friend got me into Warcraft, the original Warcraft, and I played a little bit of Warcraft 2. I played Warcraft 3 a lot, and I played StarCraft and StarCraft 2 a lot, right? And I played a lot of computers, and I played a lot of people, and because of the way I play computers, I got really fucking good at beating people, right? And the point is, because the computer is like the balancing the system is unfair almost, or it's like a player would never do this. You know what I'm saying? And I got good at fighting that, and so when I encountered people, I was way better than the people, basically. And so I rose up. I just rose up in all of those games of League of Legends. I played Mortal Kombat, Smash Bros, League of Legends, like all these fucking games that are really fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Because I played computer. And yeah, you can cheese them, you can do all this shit, but the goal is not to cheese them. It's like going to school. Like if you cheat on a test, congratulations, you had an A, but you're a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't know what the fuck you're doing. That's like, what the hell? Like, why are you doing that? Like, you know what I'm saying? You need good teachers. You need good teachers, and what you're doing is not good. You're a good player. Your mechanics are good, right? But the way you go about talking about what you're doing is not good for the rest of the world because you're wrong. You're not including all the whole picture, right? You're like a magician, and you're like, oh, the reason why the magic tricked is because no, because I paid some guy off to say it worked, and it didn't work. Like terrible example. Um, Trying to think of a good example. Like basically, you're playing a game against a punching bag. I think is the best one. Don't punch down, right? Punch up or punch across, right? But you're punching down, right? The listen like okay, go back to the game. Oops.
Re-engage are on cool, but it's doing
Go back.
vamp and lifesteal.
Okay.
I believe it gives him spell.
Let's go back real quick. I just want to see
Is
that.
it
CS 19 to 21.
actually spell vamp and life
We don't know any of the details.
steal?
You know.
I believe it gives him spell vamp and life steal. They also have Nocturne, who's gonna be out attacking a lot. So
Notice you're talking and you're thinking a lot. That Lee Sin, he isn't. All he's thinking about is how can I beat this guy bunch. Yeah, yes, yeah. And he probably doesn't map aware. He none of that shit, right? I'm just comparatively. I'm just saying.
why not go Bramblevest? Because Bramblevest will delay our first item.
This is true, but chances are, if you had Bramble Vest, you could probably kill Lee Sin right now, because his healing would be down. He'd be hitting himself on top of that. You take reduced damage as well. Like,
And we have Ignite. Okay, look at this.
and he fight you on his own. Like, a real good Lee Sin would have left. He would have walked away. He would have found an escape. He wouldn't have challenged you.
I have W still. We
But yeah, he just queued you. He tried to fight you, and
should beat this like. But
notice the HP he has left, right? If he had Bramble Vest, he'd have a lot less. If not, you can stay on him, and you could have probably killed him.
but the thing is, like most people would try to
He's healing right now.
overextend that fight.
He's trying
Like
to
all
heal, right? But again, the Bramble Vest would.
you need to do is okay. Look, Q flash,
boom, boom,
bam.
and yeah, that's fine. But that's because the Lee Sin is bad. He should have went back. He desperately tried to last hit the CS, but you're right fucking there. He didn't see this coming. And you're acting like, oh my god, this is gonna work every fucking time. No, because next time you try it, the guy he would have went back, And then what are you teaching the kids? What did they learn? He's back, and this setup doesn't work. Why? Oh, because common sense, because the brain, because the thinking was involved, right? But anyways, that was it. That's all I wrote. I'm supposed to go somewhere right now. I should be in the shower, but because this happened, yeah. Anyways, I'm not supposed to be. I'll be happy, safe. I'm out. Peace. Praise all the praise, the heaven, all that good stuff, and I'm out. All right, peace.